What's up, guys?
Hey everyone.
How's it been? It's been a while.
A little bit.
You know, we're getting better, though.
Yeah.
We put one out. We got another one coming out.
Not setting up the set, but
It took us like 20 minutes to set up everything. We had no idea. Maybe a little longer than 20 minutes.
It was definitely longer than 20 minutes. Pretty sure took us about 45.
Something like that. But you know, when you're doing what you love, you're not really working. So
That's true.
So
That's true. I work a lot at my actual job, so
see, boom.
Yeah.
There it is.
There we go.
As always, this is a Sound Off Podcast. I am Andy Ramsey.
I'm Adam Edwards.
And we're here to inform you on whatever we feel like informing you on for the week. There's been a lot going on, so we're just going to kind of run through everything. If you watched our last podcast, which you haven't, go back and watch it because there's a lot of cool stuff. We talked a little...
Pretty sure he was saying that to me.
Yeah. Adam doesn't watch your content.
I haven't had time.
But we talked about, I think, movie releases was the big thing.
Was it the big thing? Okay.
Yeah, it was right before New Year's. We recorded it, and I didn't get out till like last week.
A month later.
Sorry, guys.
We are on top of things, if you can't tell.
Yeah, we're gonna get better.
We're gonna try. Yeah.
We're getting everything in order.
Yeah.
Would you like to go ahead and do the disclaimer, sir?
We're adults. Adult language will be used. You can count on that. Some taboo subjects at times. We don't consider them taboo some of the times. You might consider them taboo based on your background.
Adam's racist.
No.
That's what he's going at.
No. No. I'm not racist. I'm white. I'm not racist.
So, yeah, put your kids to bed or put us away for later.
Yeah.
And we will...
But please watch us.
Oh, definitely.
I'm sure you'll be somewhat entertained. At the very least, somewhat.
At the very least, it's an Asian guy and a white guy sitting on the couch.
Yeah, yeah.
And
that's a dynamic.
It
that
is.
Seems to be getting popular.
in local canned food drives.
Local canned food drives.
Those swagger jackers. So Adam and I run a can drive every year. And last year we did 2,000 some pounds of food.
Something like that, yeah.
And then this year we only did 1,400 because these... God bless them, these kids swept in and stole everything.
Yeah.
And they ran their own can drive, and they topped us by quite a bit.
Well, I mean, they had their parents helping them. They
Parents,
were going
churches.
outside of like Walmart and Kmart and Kroger and collecting food.
And they're kids, so they're a lot cuter. They're not as creepy as, me walking up saying, hey, can we get some food from you?
It was like twice a week. It was me and you walking through an elementary school picking out canned food out of these boxes. We're going to bring these boxes in for your kids to decorate. Then we're going to come in and judge them.
But those kids, too, were an Asian and a white kid.
Yeah.
They stole our dynamic.
They did.
But hey, I don't want to say you'll have that, but
I mean, I think they're students at.
I don't know what they were.
I don't know where they're from, but
I couldn't see through my green envy eyes.
I was a little angry at them as well, but you know what? There's some kids out there that are doing stuff.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
That's a positive.
That's true. This guy is trying to brightside everything.
Well, I'm the bright side anymore, which I'm getting used to. I'm new at this.
Yeah, when did that start happening?
When you stopped being Mr. Brightside. I used to come over and say stuff, and you're like, well, look at it this way. And I'm like, oh, whatever. You're right. Now I have to do it.
Something like that. So anyways.
Yeah.
Now that our dynamic's stolen, hopefully they're probably going to have a pod show.
I was like, they have a podcast. I don't know what I'm going to do. Not subscribe to it. Which you should subscribe to ours.
Definitely. I'll
subscribe, watch, share, all that fun stuff.
We also, we're jumping between pages right now. We have a Scurvy Press Play page that we are working on building and launch. I mean, it's already launched. It's already there. You can already find it. And you can like and subscribe. There really isn't anything up there. This week I will load it up. I promise there'll be a ton of stuff on there coming up. And I don't know. It's going to be fun. Just going to have a lot of our content of us playing games and all of our podcasts. And apparently me sitting at B-Dubs with some fans.
Have fun.
Hey, you know what? I appreciate those guys who watch us every week and beg for more content.
That
I appreciate
I
that.
like how they give Kristen a hard time for us not putting out content. You guys keep it up. Keep it up, guys.
Definitely. So a lot has happened this week. Watch this. Adam, did you watch the Super Bowl game?
No,
Adam, what do you think about the end of that Super Bowl game?
I didn't watch it. I was playing Call of Duty with the person who was watching it, and they're like,
Yep.
"Whoa, there was a fist fight." And I'm like, "Oh, that's neat. I'm gonna go capture C."
So if you ever question our nerdiness, Adam is legitimately, he's there, guys. He is there. I watched the game. I had a good time watching the game. I watch it here with my family. But
I will say this: a couple nights later, I was up late and I watched professional bull riding and horse racing. Horse racing set in Hong Kong. which was
you're also
boring.
a big
Hockey, curling,
curling.
and I'm getting to be a soccer fan.
Thank you very much.
No,
It's about
thank
damn time.
you.
You're welcome. This session, we started a new session, and we have our kids. We have a main core of kids, and then we kind of add on whenever we need, and we have kids that jump off and whatnot. Gabriel, he's my little star. He averages about 4 to 5 goals a game.
Mhm.
Well, and this game was a very tight game. It was literally back and forth.
Mm.
And Gabriel scored the game-winning goal with 12 seconds left on the clock and put it away. I was super proud of him. He did really well. He actually scored, I think, 5 goals that game.
Whew.
So it was all good. It was all good.
Very nice.
So this session should be fun because most of my kids have never played soccer before.
That's most of the kids every session, though. Let's be honest.
I know, man. Somehow we've won 4 championships in a row, and I'm just like, how the hell does this
I'm
keep
waiting
happening?
for one kid to show with a football and another one with a tennis racket. I'm here to play soccer,
Which
coach.
is funny because we're practicing at the racket club here in Chillicothe. There's gonna be real local guys. So and we're practicing in a gym. So they took 2 racquetball courts. If you ever seen racquetball courts, are little.
Yeah, they're pretty small.
They knocked a wall down, and that's what we're practicing in. So it's
Oh.
it's tight spaces. And there's glass up.
Mhm.
So like the parents are sitting in the hallway and they're looking in through the glass. So I feel like a zoo animal at an exhibit. But it's fun. It's good fun. Anyways, back to the Super Bowl that you missed.
Super Bowl, yes.
There's a big
Yes.
controversy because Seahawks were on the 1-yard line.
Yeah,
going in.
and then instead of running it, they passed it, right?
Yeah, they have the best running back on their team.
Yeah,
And he was averaging, I think, like 6 yards a carry, so he could easily pull that. So I think what happened was Pete Carroll was just kind of like, yeah, and I'm gonna trick them. They think we're gonna run, but we're not gonna run.
Right.
And they got picked off. So it's one of those things where it's like, damn it, he should have ran it. But if he would have pulled it off and that dude would have caught the ball instead of getting intercepted
Yeah.
and scored the touchdown, he would have been a genius.
Yeah.
And people would have been praising him, and there would have been songs and feast about him. And but not so.
Not so.
There was an interesting story about Bill Belichick kissing his daughter. Bill Belichick is the Patriots football coach. He's kind of a hard-nosed man.
Okay.
Okay, and
Okay. I'm assuming the Patriots are a team.
they won the Super Bowl.
Did they? Oh, they won the Super Bowl. Okay. I'm not making any of this up, by the way. I really have no idea.
Oh man.
All I know is that they were playing a lot of the commercials during the Super Bowl before the Super Bowl, so I had no. I'm not saying I watched Super Bowl for the commercials. I don't watch the Super Bowl for the commercials or the game. I just kind of go to the other room.
So, about that curling team.
Curling. If you want to talk about the rules of curling and strategies, right here. Right here.
Oh man.
Some
I sent you a video not too long ago about it was like the best curling shot ever made.
I watched it 5 or 6 times.
It's only because he's a fan of cleaning. Is this what it
No,
is?
I'm not.
I really like sweeping floors.
No, my curling love of curling came in high school because it was the Winter Olympics. Everybody was making fun of it, and I'm like, you know what?
This is the best sport ever.
I'm gonna look up the rules, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why curling is not as stupid as it looks.
It is. It is.
Okay, I figured out all the rules. I figured out how to play. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't stupid. Still love curling to this day, though.
Hey, stick with your guns. I like it. Yeah, there's an interesting picture of Bill Belichick kissing his daughter, and I think it was pretty innocent. What happened was, he's old as dirt, and she's 30 years old, and they were kissing on the lips. And the photographer caught it just in the perfect moment where it looks like they're making out.
Oh my god!
So, and the caption was, "When's too old?" is what it says, or "When's old too old." It was pretty funny. I was like, man, that poor guy, like, probably has a great relationship with his daughter, like, and he's now gonna be like super awkward around the dinner table. And then Lindsay Lohan and her mom is suing Fox for defamation of character, saying that they use cocaine.
When did they say this?
Apparently, Fox News posted something, or they ran a story about Lindsay Lohan and Diana. Well, I think her mom's Dina Lohan doing coke. And so, yeah, that was my.
Lindsay Lohan tried to sue Rockstar Games for using her likeness on that character for Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft
5.
Auto, yeah.
Yeah, that didn't. I mean, the judge laughed and threw it out. So
You'd be amazed about that stuff, though, and I don't know how that works. I don't know how. There's so many people in the world. That could be anybody. It could be anybody.
Yeah. Definitely wasn't Lindsay Lohan.
You got to get paid somehow, I guess. And then the Power Ranger story. You haven't heard about the Power Ranger story?
You
Good
wouldn't
Lord.
tell me.
My goodness. I was reading through Facebook and I ran across this story. I wasn't 100% on how true it is because it's on Facebook, so then I started researching it.
Right.
Have you heard of Ricardo Medina Jr.?
I want to say no, but the name is not.
He's not one of the original Loves.
Yeah.
So, I mean, go ahead and feel good about that. He was in the Power Ranger Samurai and Power Ranger Wild Force.
Okay.
Which I watched Wild Force with my son, and I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
It was pretty sweet. He allegedly, it's not allegedly, well, allegedly,
I love how this story is going.
he and his roommate got into a fight. He then retreated to his room with his girlfriend. His roommate followed him in, where he then proceeded to run his roommate through with a samurai sword and killed him.
Okay.
Killed him.
Okay.
His bail was set at $1 million.
Okay.
I just read another thing, and I don't know how true it is because I think it was on Facebook, but I just read that 100% acquitted. Like, I don't know if he got off on self-defense. I don't know what it was, but allegedly this Power Ranger ran his roommate through the gut with a samurai sword. And yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do it,
I mean, it's terrible, but it's awesome.
He was arrested for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, this story says he still sits in jail. So I mean, I literally just heard about this the other day, so I doubt that he was already like off.
Yeah.
I read that he got off on it, but there's no way that they would have had a speedy trial within a 2-day time frame. So he might still just be sitting in jail. Like, man, I definitely did that. So yeah, that's he was a Red Ranger in one, and then he was like a Wolf Ranger thing. He was a bad guy, then turned to be a good guy at some point.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I just remember I didn't turn off my phone.
Yeah. And then last thing they brought crispy M&Ms back.
Yeah.
I bought like 12 bags of them, and they're
just
delicious.
in case.
You never know. Remember when Twinkies were going out? People thought Twinkies were going to be like
and then
going.
They were selling on eBay for like $300 a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost bought some.
You serious? I've never had a Twinkie.
Oh, dude, they're so good.
They look
horrible
so
for you.
terrible. I don't think you digest them. I think they just sit in there.
Oh yeah, they sit in there with like gum and most McDonald's foods and you know.
Oh man, I was stopping to get something to eat on the way home.
If you hear that, the baby's in the bedroom crying.
Oh,
And if you hear any thumping, that's the dog in the other room scratching. So we don't have this place soundproofed. That's it for my news, by the way.
that's it for your news.
That's it for my news.
That's it
Lindsay
for your-
Lohan,
Lindsay
Power
Lohan?
Ranger,
Okay.
M&M's.
M&M's. All right.
Done.
Well, I brought up my phone. I got a new phone. The Nokia Lumia something or other with Microsoft. I had high hopes for it. Very high hopes. Microsoft has Cortana. Absolutely.
Cortana.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice. It is nice asking her questions and having her answer. That's the only reason I have not went out and bought another phone.
It's funny you just said that. I was watching Big Bang Theory, which is one of my favorite shows, and it was the episode where Raj got a new phone and he discovered Siri and started having a romantic relationship with
Oh my
Siri
god.
because they had great conversations.
Okay, I don't think you have to worry about that for me. No, you worry about that stuff, but
Oh, it crossed my mind. Like, I wonder how into this phone I'm gonna get. So what's wrong with it?
well, unless you like apps where it's just finances, and that's about it. It's
What
very
are you
much.
talking about, though? Because it has the most important app, and that's the Magic the Gathering counter that we use.
It does have a couple of those, but not anything like the one that I had on my other phone.
So, wait, what happened to your other phone? Did it just get old and you're over it, or?
It was a year old. It would just restart, just reboot out of nowhere. I had trouble keeping it on. Yeah, it was just. I just had to replace it, and it didn't have an internal, I couldn't put an SD card into it, so I could only put like 3 things on it.
Wow, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Who decided to do that?
I have no idea.
What phone? What kind of phone was it?
It was an LG phone through Sprint, but I mean it was a Sprint phone.
And
I
there
had on.
wasn't. Wow. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Cause remember I had to keep deleting stuff just to put the Magic the Gathering apps on.
That fucking blows my mind.
Yeah, I mean this one has an SD card, but I mean I have Fruit Ninja. I mean it is a Microsoft phone. It is linked to my Xbox account. So Fruit Ninja, any achievements I get on there does go for my gamer score.
Yes, Fruit Ninja.
But it's very much a I forgot about that. I have a ROM emulator. I can play Game Boy games on here. Okay, it's
that's, I was gonna say,
okay, that's not
fucking
bad.
dope by itself,
Yeah,
dude.
that's not bad. Yeah, I'm playing a lot of Pokemon.
I mean, emulators are pretty rough, though.
Yeah,
Anything's an emulator is not the same. I don't
It's
care
not.
what you say, it's not.
it's not. I mean, you can. There were a couple ROMs out there where it had instead of getting like red and blue, here's one that has all of them. You don't have to trade. You just go out and catch every single fucking one you want.
At random points. I'm just trying to get from one city to the
Yeah.
other. I gotta stop and fight 12 Butterfrees.
Right.
Oh, did you see? I was gonna send you a video and I didn't do it. It was King of the Hill Pokemon stuff.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
you seen it? Oh my god. Butterfree.
Butterfree. I have that saved on my YouTube account, so I can just bring it up whenever.
Of course you do, because it's wonderful. That's awesome. Whoa, semi-truck. It's amazing. These microphones are amazing.
They really are.
I hear better with like.
Yeah, than with regular here. Yeah,
It's crazy. Blows
Yeah.
my mind.
yeah. We were picking up her television with these microphones before we could hear it without them.
So, so what? I mean, are you just stuck with the phone or what?
I mean, I'm not on a contract. I can go buy a new phone whenever.
You did get a good deal. I mean, you didn't spend that much on
No,
it.
I spent $100 on it for a brand new phone.
Right.
Just came out.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Did you have to renew the contract and stuff?
No, I'm with Virgin Mobile. No contract. I just paid $35 a month, and I get unlimited calling,
What?
texting, and data.
What?
Yeah.
You're shitting me right
No,
now.
I'm not.
Holy fuck.
It's either 35 or 45. I'll say 45 just to be safe.
I'm going to have to reconsider some stuff because I'm on Sprint and I'm paying $200 for 2 phones and a tablet for unlimited.
Yeah, and Virgin Mobile, they just put like iPhones and stuff on there too. So
I don't like iPhones, so.
well, I know some people in your family do.
I don't know if she likes them as if that's just kind of what she got stuck with.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty
Gotcha.
sure she'd
Right.
be an Android user.
And I mean, my service goes off Sprint towers. All my phones that you buy from Virgin Mobile are Sprint phones. So they have all the Sprint hardware. You go off Sprint towers, the Sprint data plan. It's just here's just unlimited everything for $45.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting fucked. Huh. I might have to look into that. That's crazy. Well, so then, I mean, well, but then again, you
Well, no, that's just because I got a Microsoft phone instead of an Android phone.
oh, okay.
Yeah. If I get another phone in the next 6 months, it'll be an Android phone.
Tell me, Android.
Yeah. Well, I want to try something new. Microsoft, they're coming along. Wait another year. Then look into it again.
Here's the Bill Belichick picture. It's so awkward.
Oh my god!
It's so awkward.
Oh my god!
I'll post it. It's so awkward. Eyes closed and everything.
Both of them?
Dude. It's rough.
No, why?
It's rough.
Why? Why?
Oh, good lord.
Oh my god.
I mean, and like I said, it was probably the most innocent thing in the whole world. That just the photographer.
Yeah, the photographer just got a 1 in a million shot. Just got that nanosecond where it went from innocent to
porn.
innocent to flagged on Pornhub.
Oh man. Oh, there was another one. Sorry, I just yelled on the microphone. Sorry, guys. I read another story of a student in Oregon, recording herself masturbating in the library.
That happens a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you know something that because when I was in the library, I either slept or I was studying. I don't know. There wasn't any extracurriculars of that happening.
All right, let me just put it this way. Andy, I'm very lonely.
But she, more power to her. I guess the school like booted her.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So don't get caught.
Once again, I don't know. I read it on Facebook. Well, don't get caught. She posted it online.
You don't post it on Facebook.
She posted it online.
Don't use your name. Don't say what college it is.
But
These are free pointers, by the way. If you want any more, you have to pay me.
he's an expert, apparently. Oh, you seen Chillicothe, guys. People are getting crazy. Like, that blows my mind. Like, how the balls of people.
Right.
The balls of people. There's no way. It's amazing.
Oh.
So, anyways, back to the phone thing. So yeah, I'm seriously paying like $200 bucks, and then I get random fucking charges added onto my phone. Okay, last month, my bill, I called, and my bill landed on a day. I was getting paid another day, and was like, "Hey, can I pay my bill on this day?" And they're like, "Yeah, fine." And they're usually pretty cool about it. Yeah, no problem. Let me set you up. And I was like, okay, well, how much do I need to pay so I don't get shut off or anything crazy? And they're like, $150. Pay that and you should be good. So wonderful. I'll pay $150. So I paid $150. I got my bill this month and it was fucking $270.
What?
Right. So I called and was like, hey, I paid $150 last month. Usually I pay $200. I thought, cool. Why is it $270 now? And the poor girl on the other line, who I screamed at, was like, well, I see last month that you paid $150, but you had a total balance of $220 and some odd change, and you only paid $150, and then so that balance went on top of this balance. And I said, well, they told me to pay $150, so I paid $150. If they would have told me to pay $200, I would have paid $200. Like, why didn't you just tell me to pay $200 to save me this $300 check now that I gotta send out? And
late charges, man.
Dude, I tell ya. I gotta get off Yahoo because that picture keeps popping up. It's fucking killing me. But so, yeah. And I mean, and I love my phone. I have the Note 3. And I love it, love it. It's good to me. And I can put an SD card in it.
I can put an SD card in mine now.
Stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Right?
Well, they try to fuck you because they want you to get the cloud and buy more space that way.
Yeah.
And yada, yada, yada. And...
Well, I mean, and that was my second LG phone. My first LG phone... No, I had like 3 LG phones. That was my third one. My first 2 had SD cards I could put in there.
That's strange.
Or wait, no, I could put an SD card in my last one. I just couldn't save apps to it. I could put pictures and music.
Okay.
But that was it. I couldn't move apps over to it to...
Open up space.
Yeah, because, 6 gigabytes. It's a lot of room for apps.
Something like that. Huh. That's weird. Technology.
Yeah.
What else did you have?
Snowmageddon.
Oh, yes, the snow blizzard that never happened.
Yep, still waiting. What? No, not here yet.
Groundhog Day was that yesterday? Yesterday?
That was yesterday, yes.
And he indeed saw his shadow.
I did not even look into it.
Anyway, I don't know which one it is. Either way, it's gonna be a long ass winter.
It's always a long ass winter. That means the same exact thing. 6 more weeks of winter, or spring will be here in 6 weeks. I think that's how that goes. I don't know. I haven't read anything about Groundhog Day since 2nd grade.
Well, I'm worried that we haven't had a good snow yet, and we're gonna be stuck in July with
the snow
coming down, man.
We always do get one good snow, but it usually doesn't happen until late February, early March.
Ugh, and I'm dreading it. I already feel like it's been the longest winter ever.
Well, it started in September.
Yeah.
We did have snow in October, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had snow like the week before Halloween, and then Halloween was nice because it was like the first Halloween. I was like, wow, it's not snowing. Normally, it's snowing or sleeting on us.
Yeah.
And so I was like, whoo. And then it got cold as hell. And that's the other thing is like, I'm usually pretty good with cold and I don't mind, but now that I'm getting older, it fucking hurts my body when it's cold out. But it's just, I feel like it's just been so cold lately.
Yeah. It really well, it's been in the single digits negative a lot. Like, the past month, it's been, 15?
Well, that one week we had where it was colder here than it was in Alaska.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Why? Who wrote that out? But yeah, so we were supposed to get 5 to 10 inches of snow over the weekend.
Yeah, they were calling for that,
and we got.
And I kept looking at the forecast every time. So I said, guys, it's only supposed to snow for 2 hours,
right.
And it's supposed to be like 35 when it's snowing.
I know Gabe woke up every day last week like, is it a snow day? Is it a snow day? And I think like most schools around us were closed except for Chillicothe.
Right.
He was like, are you serious? Yep, sorry.
Sorry you go to a city school there, bub.
He's like, 2 hour delay? Like, nah, not nothing.
Oh, I heard something about Chillicothe. Bridge Street, they are purposely not plowing it as well as they should.
Where did you hear that from? We're going to get really local.
Super local.
Bridge Street here is like
the main drag.
The main drag of Chillicothe, where all of our stores, all of our restaurants are at. I mean, that's basically it. That's Bridge Street.
I mean, to get from one side to the other, to get from the north part to the south part, you have to go on Bridge Street.
Yep.
If you want to get to the west part, there's Western Avenue.
And nothing's on Western Avenue.
Nothing's on Western. I worked down on Western Avenue. That's about it. But
so all of our stores are there. They're actually excavating right now.
Yeah.
Kristen's uncle was part of that team. That's like, we're digging up shit.
Find anything neat?
Arrowheads and that kind of.
Find those in any.
Well, first off, he freaked us out. We were eating dinner, and he's like, "Yeah, we started digging up down there, and we found some Indian heads." And we're like, yeah.
Heads? What?
I'm like, in the middle of my food, I'm like, what? You found heads down there? I was like, first off, how do you know they're Indian? That farmer there could have been a mass murderer, and you don't know who's buried in there,
right?
And then it turns out arrowheads is what he meant to say, or I don't know. He never actually said arrowheads, but we later found out arrowheads.
Hey, you can look. You can walk through any farmland after they till it up and find arrowheads around
Well,
here.
I think it's a historical thing.
It's a constant. Well, there's that in the Plileys. They're making that a historical park.
Oh, really?
That big farmland
The
out
farm
there.
that, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, they found a bunch of stuff out there underground, and they're gonna. I think by the end of summer, it should be a full
I mean,
park.
you're absolutely right. I mean, in this small town, you dig anywhere and you're gonna hit something.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's bound to happen. I mean, I guess that's most places, anyways. But, sorry, it's super local. but
But anyway, yeah.
I hope they hurry up because there's supposed to be a Dick's Sporting Goods going in there. And damn it, they have great prices. Dunhams.
But no, they're not plowing. I heard this from a trustee of one of the surrounding areas,
Okay.
who's in with the higher ups in
With the
Chillicothe.
diggers.
No, who's in with the higher ups in Chillicothe. They're not plowing Bridge Street because the road levy didn't pass last year, and they're trying to prove a point.
Oh,
But
you
they're
know what?
but all the elected officials are not letting people know that they're trying to prove a point because it will affect how they're reelected.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You piss people off, and
Mm-hmm.
is that me tapping? That's definitely me tapping. Sorry.
Okay, got it.
You know what? I'm reasonably okay with that.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna bitch about stuff, at least know what you're bitching about.
Right.
And
I mean, I drive on Bridge Street every day, but it hasn't bothered me any.
you know what the road hazards in my way? Fucking elderly people driving down Bridge Street. I really, I really try not to be offensive.
You really try to be
I
offensive?
really try not to be
Oh, I'm
offensive.
trying not to. Right, yeah.
Yeah. I think just after a certain age, it should just cut you off and you shouldn't be allowed behind the wheel.
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
yeah.
And then at the same time, I watch a 16-year-old run a golf buggy into a camper this summer.
I love that story.
Repeatedly. And survived to tell the story. That's how spoiled you are. And they still let her get her license. After that debacle,
Oh my god.
she's done much better.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been in a car with her, but she's done much better.
Well, keep that streak going.
So let's get into some games.
Games, yes.
Well, let's first off, thank you very much. Adam bought me a video game,
Oh, no
a
problem.
console, a PC game.
PC game, yeah. You've never PC game
I've-
before this.
Well, I mean, The Sims count? Like when Sims first came out? Does that count?
Oh, I'll count it, yeah.
I built my own home and
Okay,
had
okay.
a pool inside.
First MMO. We'll go with that.
There you go.
There we go.
Dude, I'm hooked.
Yeah?
Absolutely hooked. It took a while to get the controls down.
Mm-hmm.
I struggled a little bit. I can't play in the dark. Found that out.
Yeah.
Because I'm all over the place. I can't do
Oh,
it.
yeah. Dude, the only way I can play, I played for 10 years. So I just automatically I'm going between moving and pushing
Yeah.
skill buttons right now.
I can't do it. I can't use a mouse.
No?
I tried. I play much better with just the directional,
I'll say you'll
With
get
a mouse
you'll get
pad.
a lot more maneuverability if you use a mouse.
I know. I
But,
see you pull
yeah.
your mouse out and go down, but
Right.
maybe I'll try.
I mean, you don't necessarily need it.
Right.
It's only if you start playing against other people.
Well, I was gonna say, luckily I have this hammer that just I swing it around and it does its work. But anyways, sorry, we're talking about Guild Wars 2.
Guild Wars 2,
That-
yes.
that never
yeah.
came
I
up.
guess the name never did come up, yeah. Yeah.
But man, it's so I can't wrap my mind around how large it is.
It is a huge game, and
They are expanding on it.
and yeah, it's bigger now. I mean, when it came out, it was just the core areas. They've added new areas since it came out, and now they're releasing a full-fledged expansion,
That's crazy.
which is going to, I mean, expansions for Guild Wars. Usually, it's a complete other continent,
Mm-hmm.
but this one's going to be added on to this one, I think,
Okay.
and it should be just as big as this world,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
supposedly. They haven't even given us a release date, so.
I mean, it's a really good game. It's good for if you. I mean,
you don't really have to hardcore play. You can pop in and play for 20 minutes.
Yeah, and you can just go and kill some poor deer, or you can go
or get killed by a moose multiple times.
I don't get killed by no moose no more.
That's good.
Yeah, that moose was tough, man. I'm pretty sure he was juicing. But yeah, it's a good game, just like you said. Just pop in, and I think it keeps track of everything really well.
Yeah,
it's really well managed. The looting in it's really good. You're constantly picking up stuff. You're constantly able to sell it and upgrade. And I haven't got into making any of my own shit yet.
Yeah.
Can you upgrade your weapons by looting? Can you do that with like scrap metals and things like that, or is that mainly just your armors?
You can find weapons on things you kill. You can't upgrade armor or weapons. You just have to craft completely new ones.
So
it's like every 5 or 10 levels, there's a craftable new armor.
Okay.
But there's special drops for every level.
Okay. So then basically, I've just been selling everything that I pick up, unless it's a weapon or armor.
Mm-hmm.
So like every other scraps and stuff that I'm picking up, I just sell it and wait till something else comes up. I'm like, okay. Right. And most of the time, like I've been playing the story, and that's how I've been getting like my better weapons and things like that. But yeah, you'll find like random great weapons on some deer out in the field.
Right.
Like, why is this deer carrying a bow staff? Like, I don't get it.
Where was he carrying it? That's what I
the storyline's phenomenal. There's a lot of backtracking and going to the same places so far. I mean, because obviously I've just started, but it's a pretty interesting storyline so far. I don't like how you have to have a certain level before you can continue on.
That's a new thing. That's only a couple months old.
Yeah.
Beforehand, I mean, it went up like you might have one story mission that was level 23, the next one would be level 25, then level 28.
Right.
But now it's like between level 20 and 30.
Yeah,
here's 5 of them.
That's exactly where I'm at right now. I was on 20 and now to get to freaking 30, which is a good thing and a bad thing, because now I'm exploring other maps.
Yeah.
But then I know I'm going to be running into those maps in the story, which I would be like, oh, that'd be so much better if I saw this new map during the story, opposed to me just running around and exploring.
Well, the best way to level up, get loot, is to go through and find everything on one map.
Yeah.
Go through all the renowned hearts, vistas, points of interest, waypoints.
I've been doing a lot of the waypoints. I'm kind of determined I want to get that. I think I'm actually up to like 20% on all of the waypoints.
Nice.
I know. I was like, whoa. So I started doing the vistas, and then I was like, you know what? I'm really bad at jumping.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at jumping.
Which is why I changed my character to play with you.
And I fall off of everything. I'm also bad at swimming. Got my ass kicked by a jellyfish the other day. And I had a spear, so that's how bad
you had a weapon this time? Okay, I didn't want to ask.
And that was, I mean, it was cool. I just got, spoiler, I'm going to spoil if anyone hasn't played. I just finished up destroying the horn that they captured, that was stolen from my character, and it was corrupted.
Well, that's only one storyline for...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's three storylines for just the Norn race. Yeah,
sweet. So then,
so minor spoiler. That's not even like in game. That's a third of the way through the game.
Cool. I like the sweet polar bears in armor.
The Coden, yeah.
They remind me of Coca-Cola. Polar bears. I just see them lounge around drinking Cokes.
There's one of the PvP worlds you can go through and use one of their forges to turn into them and fight as them.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's awesome. You get you get a Zerg of like 70 people's polar bears with giant ice hammers.
Oh man. I wish it had almost like a almost like a Dynasty Warriors feel, where you just like, here's your map, go conquer it, and you can have as many people as you want on it, and and almost have like a battle royale feel where you just fight everybody and
Go capture like castles and stuff.
Yeah.
They have that. It's World Versus World.
Perfect. This is a perfect game. I do dislike. We talked about it earlier. I dislike that whenever you backtrack on maps, if you're leveled up, it drops you back down to the level suitable for that area. I hate that. I hate it.
I didn't like it when I first started, but I mean, eventually it made sense.
I mean,
or maybe I grew complacent. I don't know.
Well, once again, I'm new, so I'm like, man, finally level 24. What the fuck? Now I'm level 8. Now I'm level 3. Like, so.
But you're still as strong as, I mean, whatever bonuses you have.
Right.
It just takes your base stats down to a level 8.
Yeah.
Or a level 3. So if you have like base stats level 3, but you have a weapon that's like plus 26 power, you have base stat level 3 plus 26 power.
Right. Well, I mean, and that's fine and all. My main thing is like just like my hit points, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that drops because I get paranoid because the moose fucked me up my first day playing. And sorry, M&Ms. And so I'm paranoid about like dying in the middle of nowhere and people laughing at me.
No, just have me following you around on a character you've never seen.
This bitch keeps following me. Yeah, it's me. Anyways, it was a great game. Thank you so much for
thank you. I'm so glad you like it.
Dude, I play it all the time. And Kristen's working night, so like literally put the kids to bed.
No, I noticed.
I'm fucking up till forever.
I noticed. I'll pop on in the morning before I have to go to work just to do, I got 10 minutes to play. And I'll see you were on like 3 hours ago. I'm like, what the hell?
Sometimes I just pop on and look at my character like, oh, he's still good. All right. Still there where I left him.
Nope.
I just finished up also at the Festival of Meat, where you run around and feed.
Meattoberfest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's called the Festival of Meat. I don't think
there's a name. I think it's Meattoberfest.
Huh. My little icon on the right side just says Meat Festival or something like that, or Festival of Meat. I mean, there might be a name, but
No, I gotta know, because this... You know me. I spent 5 minutes trying to figure out the name of where you were, and...
In the meantime, look at this picture of Bill Belichick kissing his daughter. I'm lying. I won't put it up. For long.
You just have it flash. There it is.
Man.
Now it's off. There's a zoomed in part, and now it's off.
Oh, man. Oh, and that's another thing I wanted to hit. We are on the cusp. We are a week away from Walking Dead. The second half of the season 5
I'll have to
coming
fix my cable.
I'm excited. I got to go back through. I'm going to watch the first half again. And see where I left off.
Hi, truck. Yeah, Meattoberfest.
Is it Meattoberfest?
Yeah.
I could have sworn it just said Meat Festival.
No, it's Meattoberfest.
Alright, fine.
Meattoberfest. This is LaCour Grizzlemouth and keeping Meattoberfest running smoothly.
Yep, that's what I had to do. Pick up all the drunk people.
The village of Butcher's Block.
Keep them from fighting, and
yep.
all that good stuff. It's a fun game. It's really neat.
Oh,
I think
once you hit level 30, you'll unlock a dungeon, which is an instance level you can play with 4 other people.
Okay.
You go through, you kill some tougher enemies, and then bosses, and get better loot from them, and more
nice.
and more experience.
I just got a charm that increases like my chance of getting rare loot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was super happy about it. I like my other favorite thing is like the mystery bags that you can pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's a nice bag. You don't know what's in it until you click on it, and then you gotta click on it 12 times, and then it's like, oh, I don't need any more hair or claws.
You are depositing that stuff, though, right? Or are you selling it to a merchant?
I'm selling it.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you a better place to sell it. Cause...
You already showed me how to deposit it.
Mm-hmm. Have I showed you the Black Lion Trading Company, though?
Yes.
Okay.
No, you didn't, but I found it myself.
Okay, sell everything on there. You will get better prices on there.
Oh, okay.
Like the bit of scrap metal you can sell, let's say for like 4 copper. On there, you might be able to sell it for a silver.
I can pull up my own little dude also from that company, I think, and store with him. Pretty sure.
Maybe, I don't know.
But okay, yeah, I'll do that then.
Yeah.
I only found it. I only found them in like one spot.
Oh no! If you hit O, you bring it up and you can sell stuff right out of your inventory on there.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
See, this is why I need you around. You need to quit playing with somebody and start playing with me, so I know these tricks.
I have to buy you a headset here soon so we can communicate.
I said, I was talking to Chris the other day. I was like, Adam's online. She's like, yeah, he's gonna play with you. I was like, probably not. He's playing with somebody else, who we won't talk about.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know. Maybe they're frolicking through the field holding hands together.
No.
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 It's a fun game. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. So, anyways, games 2015. Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, let me bring those up. I got the list for February here.
Okay.
The only 2 that looked good for us, Evolve,
Okay.
which is the bring it up.
Which is a huge title. It's going to be really big.
Click.
The beta was outstanding.
Yeah.
It did
yeah.
really well. Evolve is from the creators of Left 4 Dead, right?
I don't know. Let me bring it up real quick because it's not opening. Just because it's stupid.
Yes.
Okay.
Creators of Left 4 Dead for.
Oh no! It's trying to bring up an Internet Explorer. Oh God.
Yeah.
Turn off. Turn off. There we go.
Oh, pop-ups. Pop-ups.
I get Internet Explorer. You get my pop-ups. Haha. Anyway.
Yes, from the creators of Left 4 Dead, which was a very widely popular zombie game. You know what? I wasn't a fan of Left 4 Dead.
No,
Sorry.
I played a trial version, and that was it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it.
I could see where it would be entertaining, but I could also see where it would get really old really fast.
Yes, it was very monotonous to me. And there was no depth to anything. From Turtle Rock Studios, the next generation multiplayer shooters.
It is 4 players against 1 player. The 4 players are composed of 4 different classes.
Okay.
And then the 1 player that's alone is a huge monster that is supposed to go around, kill animals, eat them, evolve, get more powers, strengths, speed, anything like that, and eventually try to pick off the people hunting him.
That sounds like a great time.
Yeah. Every video I have watched just looks absolutely amazing.
That sounds like me cussing a lot.
From the beta and the alpha videos I've watched, where they just had the 1 monster, it was great. But I'm looking right now at different models for the monster. Like there's one with like tendrils for legs, so it slithers around a little bit more.
Okay.
It can like summon or it makes a clone copy of itself to distract the hunters while it tries to run away.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be super not one dimensional.
No, not at all. It's gonna be a very, very big game. Xbox One, so we will be getting Xbox Ones.
Yeah.
I know I am. I can't speak for you.
Oh, I definitely will be.
Should we ask Kristen? Kristen, can I get
No,
an Xbox?
I have to build a studio.
Yeah.
So that's where all my money's going right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be exciting.
That will be a good one.
When's that? Is that?
That's February 10th. That's the 10th.
Oh, you know what else? Is there any other games you?
There's one other game which I'm sure.
Semi.
Which I'm sure we're probably the only ones that will be excited for.
If you're gonna say what I think you're gonna say, I'm gonna slap you because that was. Go ahead.
Well, what? Which one?
Is it Legend of Zelda?
No.
Oh.
Are you talking about the 3DS remake of Majora's Mask? I wish I had a 3DS. I might buy a 3DS just to play that.
Oh, fantastic!
But I don't know if I need to because I still have a Nintendo 64 and the cartridge.
Just play that,
and
dude.
they work.
Yeah.
I just need to go buy a controller.
My N64 is just sitting on the floor in there. Yeah, Majora's Mask is gonna be. That's gonna be.
That was my favorite because it had so much symbolism in it.
Yep. It's gonna. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to. It's literally the same game.
Yeah. It's just a little made for the 3DS, so it's a little upgraded.
So I'm excited for that one. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that coming out this week?
Yeah, that comes out on the 24th.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was so soon.
Yeah, 24th. Create a character, go through, take over China.
That's gonna be awesome.
Hack and slash through everybody.
I had no fucking idea it was out soon. I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be a summer release
No, that's
or a spring release.
No, that's February 24th.
Well, outstanding.
Which we should probably put our videos of us playing Dynasty Warriors on the page.
Yeah, that will be one of those videos I get up this week.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
We'll put that up.
So make sure you get over, take a look at that.
Yeah, we have a really funny Dynasty Warriors run through. I'm horrible at Dynasty Warriors, absolutely horrible. Unfortunately, Adam's worse, and I have to save him a lot.
Yeah.
And that's
I was the reason we lost that one time.
the once compared to the 30 other times.
Well, I mean, in your defense, I have logged so many hours into all of those games.
They're wonderful games. You know what? I would have to say for me, that's
Keiko.
Jesus, loud. It's a pretty near perfect game.
Yeah.
As far as upgrades, the timing of it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the being able to move, the expansion of it,
Yeah.
the characterizations of it. If you want a game with characters,
There's 83.
yeah, I mean, you're gonna find somebody that you relate to.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, I think it's pretty much a really well routed game.
Well, it good enough to have an 8th
Well, that's not saying.
reinvention of it,
That's not saying much.
and then 4 inventions of each title, or each time it comes. Oh, I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
How many Final Fantasies were there?
Actually, I just saw one down here releasing later this year.
Oh, please stop.
Final Fantasy Type O,
Oh,
which is
as an O, stop it.
Mario Party 10. That will be coming out next month.
Fantastic. You know what? I can get behind Mario.
Mario Party was good. I love Mario Kart.
Yeah, I love Mario Kart. I can't find it anywhere. They redid it and released it for the Wii.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like outrageous. And anything that I find vintage,
Mm-hmm.
vintage. God, I'm so old. Like Mario Kart, it's expensive as shit. Like,
Yeah.
people are
Oh, yeah.
selling it for so much.
I know I had a Super Nintendo cartridge at one point for the original.
Yeah.
I just don't know where it is.
Well, if you find it, you can sell it
Right.
on Amazon for $300.
Sell it, I'll frame it.
It really is a great game.
Yeah. I played the shit out of the Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah.
And Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
That's the other one I was going to say.
Yeah.
The only game I liked for the GameCube was Super Smash Brothers.
I played Brawl for so many hours.
That's
And then
a
my
fun game.
sister's dogs chewed up all the nunchucks, so I couldn't play anymore. And the disc is all scratched.
It's a good party game. You get a lot of people together, get them drunk, and then play.
Yeah, with the new one for the Wii U, you can get it's like upwards of like 12 people on screen at once.
What?
Yeah.
That's mayhem.
Yeah.
That's amazing. We should
It's
definitely.
like 8 or 12. It's something
Yeah.
absurd. It's more than 4.
We're definitely gonna jump
So-
on that.
I know we can get Wii U's like refurbished for about $200
Hey, I'll pay.
straight from Nintendo. So I mean, it's not like some guy.
Poor,
I fixed it.
poor Nintendo. You know, I just
Poor
feel
Nintendo.
sorry about. I feel sorry for Nintendo.
Hey. They could be Sega.
You know, I love Sega. Road Rash. I have great Sega memories.
Yeah, that's all they are. That's the last time Sega did anything good. They were memories. This new
What game?
Sonic.
We were just playing a game that was. It was for Sega. We were just playing it. Your character was wearing skates.
My character was wearing skates.
Remember? We were just kind of walking through, beating everybody up. I can't remember the name of that game.
Oh my god, yeah, it was like Streets of Rage or something,
Yes,
wasn't
that's
it?
what it was. Street
yeah.
Rage 2.
Yeah, yeah.
And your guy had skates on.
Yeah, I had skates.
Your name was Skates.
My name was Skates, yes. Did we record that?
No.
No, we didn't.
We were going to. We were like, okay, this is not going to happen. And we should have.
We should have, yeah.
You know, we might have to go back and do that for our next
I might.
press play.
I'm thinking about buying the Sega Mega Collection. It's like $20,
Yeah,
15 or 20
I saw
bucks at
that.
Walmart.
I almost did it.
I've played a couple games on there with Drew years ago, like in 08. And I wish we were recording that shit.
By the way,
Oh god.
since you opened that one up, I'm going to go ahead and set the record straight, because eventually this is going to get out. I had full intention on running this podcast tonight with 3 people
Uh-huh.
to energize our conversation,
Uh-huh.
but someone decided that he was gonna flake on someone and not pick them up and bring them here.
No. I never said I was
yes.
going to pick him up. I offered him $20 to come out and do a podcast with us alone. Alone.
I would have had no problem with the 4th person watching from from afar.
4th person wouldn't, but
But Adam insists that person would have been insisted to be on the podcast, which we can't do.
I was not gonna risk it. All right.
But I had nothing to do with you not being able to be on the show. Next week, hopefully you'll be on the show. All right, I feel like I've cleared my name.
I never brought your name into it. He knows how I feel. Nothing against her, I just don't like her. Anything specific? Existence.
It's harsh.
I know. I
You're
had to say.
so
I had
harsh.
to say it.
So harsh.
I had to say it. He set me up too good.
So those are going to be some fun games.
Those are the 2 games that I'm looking forward to. There's a lot of games coming out. There's a lot of games coming out this month. For a short month, there's a lot of fucking games. But no, those are the 2 I'm excited for. Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. I'm alright. Never could get behind anything Dragon Ball Z.
You know, I remember when they first released Dragon Ball Z. I remember being a little kid, and this is when they played it like literally 4 o'clock in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
between 4 and 5 o'clock. So like the infomercial will go off, and then like Dragon Ball Z's. And I remember staying up with my buddy, Big Black Bear, who was on a podcast earlier when we first started.
Mm-hmm.
And we would stay up and we would drink Tang, kicking the glass, and we would see how much Tang we can like put down in our cups, and then try to suffer through drinking.
You know, I used to just eat Tang.
Just by the spoon.
Yeah. I would win.
You know, a lot of people don't know what Tang is.
Really?
Really?
It's astronaut drink.
Is it? I mean,
I don't know. For a long time though, it was like it's what astronauts drink in space.
are you sure that just wasn't a commercial because the orangutan was wearing an astronaut suit?
I don't know. I might just be making all this up.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what Tang is. If you don't know what Tang is, because
Here's a picture.
I will post a picture of Tang. Thank you.
No
I forgot I'm
problem.
going to do that.
Yeah. We can do that now.
You need to go try Tang, especially if you like orange drinks. Go try Tang.
Orange drink.
Orange drink.
Do you like orange color flavored drinks? Get yourself some Tang.
There's absolutely no nutritional value to it.
It's orange sugar water.
But it's delicious orange sugar water.
And whatever you don't drink, just put outside. The hummingbirds will come. They'll get diabetes from it. It'll be great.
Yeah. I don't have no idea. Oh, Dragon Ball Z's.
Dragon Ball Z.
That's actually the only time I remember watching Dragon Ball Z.
I have tried numerous times in my entire life.
I couldn't get into the storyline. The storyline was super crazy with kids, and then they go back in time.
Monkey
and then
tails and
yeah, I just was like, what the fuck is this?
yeah,
Wildly popular though.
hugely popular.
Like,
Absolutely, just crazy popular.
I did watch a sweet little video, Goku versus Superman.
Yeah, that like half an hour long.
Yeah,
I watched that.
I do remember playing a video game for the 64 also Was it for the 64? Maybe it was a PS2. One of those systems. I remember playing a pretty good fighting system.
Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, their games have always had really interesting fighting systems. They've always been pretty good. Just could not get into
I
the
wonder
show.
if there's any like good crossover of Dragon Ball Z and like Street Fighter, Dragon Ball Z and Mortal Kombat.
Probably not.
Why not? They've crossed over everything else.
Crossover, yeah. Everything else has been crossed over. You got a point.
Freddy Krueger was in the last Mortal Kombat. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? Street Fighter that Yoda and Darth Vader were in? Or was
Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur, that's right.
I almost bought it. I almost bought that, dude.
Just for that.
Just for that. I'm a freak. I read some very interesting things about Star Wars that I had not known before, which I got caught off guard.
Yeah.
They're just like little things that the directors put in, George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. Apparently, there is a race that is shown in Phantom Menace. It's the E.T. Characters that are in that movie. And I thought that was.
I've never watched the movies, but I've seen so much stuff about little Easter eggs.
You know what? We're still not friends when it comes to this. I also saw a cool picture of.
Oh wait, no, the ETs, they were in the council chamber.
Yes,
yeah,
they were in the chamber.
Yeah,
they were voting and stuff. However, they vote with their three fingers. I thought that was a pretty cool little thing. What else was there? I also saw a cool little meme of Luke Skywalker, the guy Mark Hamill that plays Luke. He has a full beard, and it has a picture of McGregor, who played Obi-Wan Kenobi, and his full beard, and they look almost identical. And it says the real reason why Anakin was pissed off at Obi-Wan, because apparently it made it look like Obi-Wan fucked Padme, and Luke was his son. That was pretty funny. Well done, sirs. Well done. Anyways, is there anything else you want to add on? This show's kind of been everywhere.
It really has. Let's see. So we already talked about movies the last time.
Yep.
We discussed the YouTube page. Should we put a video on the old thing saying, "Hey, we moved to this page"?
We could. I mean, my music page is still up. So I mean, I've been linking in between. So you can always check out my music page and then jump over. Definitely do that because I think I might play a little more. I don't know. I might do some more covers that I've been working on. Drop some of my old stuff off of it.
You have been wanting to get back into music, at least guitar playing.
Yeah, well, I have been. I've been playing a lot lately.
Yeah.
So I might be doing that soon, and then Kristen's been on me forever about getting more vlogs up, and then apparently the same people that want me to go to B-dubs with them, they want more vlogs too.
Yeah, I wonder if we should just do vlogs where we just like spend a day just driving someplace completely stupid.
Have you watched my vlogs?
Yeah, I've actually. I have watched them.
Oh, wonderful!
I have watched your vlogs. You
should start vlogging. It's interesting. You actually learn that your life's more interesting than you think it is.
I might.
And I guess especially maybe if you're like, man, I should probably do that just so I have some good vlog stuff. You become a yes man. Maybe that's why I went from Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky to I stopped vlogging. Because now I don't say yes to stuff. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. Yeah. I don't want to do that. So maybe that's what.
I do have to buy a camera, so.
Boom! I have a camera for you can use.
Yeah.
Perfect. You can start vlogging your dog.
Yeah. I'm just playing. I'll set it up. I'm just vlogging, playing Guild Wars.
Oh, there's Ada's character. He got knocked down by a moose.
Just hit record. A couple seconds. Hit off. Wait 3 hours. Hit record.
It's interesting. It's fun too. And that's actually when I started my music stuff, and then I started my vlogs at the same time. That's kind of when I learned to like cut and paste and move and blah 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 blah. And you learn that editing is really tough, and then you start respecting things that you see on TV a little more, because like the hours that it went into making that sequence is just crazy.
Right.
And so I think it'd be good. Plus, we need more content, especially
we do. especially for me. We
The,
need like
the
a
page is
picture.
called Scurvy Press Play, so
I wonder if we should just change it just to press play.
sure, whatever you want to do. It's your
I
show.
mean, if we had more people, then I don't want to be that egotistical. I mean, I'm already pretty egotistical.
Oh, it does say.
Is it just press play?
Yes, it is.
Oh, good, good. Oh, we're also on Facebook.
Yes, we are.
So give
I
us
have
give
that
us a
one.
like over there, and that'll probably be the best place to know when we put new videos.
I'll post links.
Direct link to the video.
We also gotta get some more content up and more pictures of Adam,
Right.
and us, and Drew, but someone didn't pick him up, which was not my fault.
You know, I wanted to see if he actually would come out alone. Short notice. I want to see if he can find a babysitter.
He doesn't have a baby, just so everybody knows.
Maybe that's why I want him to come over. Just so I want him alone, just so I can go. Just say all this shit to him, make him super uncomfortable.
That should be interesting.
You know, the last time I got into somewhat of an argument with somebody on this podcast,
They never
they
came back.
never came back.
But you know what? I stand firmly by your depiction of how bad Avatar: The Airbender, the movie, was.
The last Airbender.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep. Terrible. Post that picture I sent to you on Facebook.
Which one?
The one. Captain America Civil War one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man, it did really well. No, it didn't.
No.
No, it didn't.
No.
That's funny. He tries.
Yeah, I'm just glad somebody argued with me about it.
Yeah.
It was refreshing.
Well, Drew's one of our buddies. He
he's-
good insight. He plays Magic the Gathering with us.
Right.
And he's got a lot of good stories that he could throw down for you guys. It'd be very entertaining for you. So hopefully he'll be on next week.
Hopefully. Oh my god, I can get him to tell us the story about when he put on my grandmother's nightie.
What?
That can wait for next week.
Okay.
That's a great way to end this, right?
I'll post a picture of Drew. Picture him in a nightie.
Boom, post it.
Thank you so much for watching. Stick with us. We have I promise. I know we've been saying this a lot, but we have a lot of stuff that we are going to get up.
A lot of it. It's just so damn cold.
You know what it is. It's cold, and we are on our way. So catch us next time. Like and subscribe.
Share
check
us.
out the videos. Oh, there's also one more thing I wanted to say. We are very big fans of Rooster Teeth on YouTube.
Yes.
And we follow them religiously.
Very much.
We love their content. We love what they're doing. We love the personalities, and we buy into each person. And they just suffered a very tragic loss. And I know personally, my thoughts and prayers are with them and their families. I know that's crazy. Like, the whole situation's nuts, and I only know what has been said online. I can't imagine being in that situation. But our hopes and prayers are with the families and all of the people at Rooster Teeth who are extremely affected by what happened. So Godspeed to you guys, and I hope you guys find this as a time to come together and get closer and push each other through it, because it's tough. So, that being said, I'm Andy Ramsey.
I'm Adam Edwards.
And we will catch you on the flip side.
See ya.